the edge of the Spanish-French border lies the quiet coastal town of Portbou, a place known for peaceful streets, calm waters, and the rhythm of trains passing through. But beneath that calm rests a haunting mystery, one that has remained unanswered for more than 3 decades. In September 1990, authorities received a report. A woman had been found near a rocky footpath close to the town's cemetery. She carried no identification, no belongings, and no one seemed to know her. Her presence in Portbou was as sudden as it was unexplained. The woman appeared to be between 25 and 35 years old, healthy, well-dressed, and carefully groomed. Someone who looked like a traveler passing through. Yet strangely, she left behind no trace of who she was or where she came from. Her clothing was clean and simple, but unusual in one detail: none of the labels remained. Investigators found no suitcase that could be linked to her. No personal items, no paper, no photographs, nothing to suggest a story or a past. When the autopsy was performed, there were no signs of violence. Her stomach was empty. Her fingerprints were taken and compared across Spanish and neighboring databases, but none produced a match. For investigators, every question opened only more unanswered questions. There was no passport, no train ticket, no diary or handwritten notes. Nothing that could help determine how she arrived in Portbou or whether she had crossed the border intentionally or quietly. Some locals recalled seeing a woman who resembled her stepping off a train days earlier, but none could say where she boarded, where she was going, or why she seemed to be traveling alone. Portbou has long been a crossroads, a place where people drift between countries without attracting attention, a place where it's easy to arrive and just as easy to disappear. Authorities attempted to retrace what might have been her final steps: a steep walkway along the coastline, a quiet route few travelers choose. Why she went that way, no one knows. With no confirmed identity, the woman was eventually laid to rest in a modest grave overlooking the sea, a grave without a name in a town that may have been nothing more than a brief stop on her journey. Some wondered if she had crossed the border unnoticed, slipping from France into Spain without documents. Others believed she might have been part of a story that stretched far beyond Portbou. But without evidence, those ideas remain only possibilities, never answers. The town itself stays silent. Portbou has witnessed its share of wandering souls, artists, travelers, refugees, those searching for meaning, and those escaping from something unseen. But none of them have left a mystery quite like hers. International checks were made, missing person reports from multiple countries were examined, yet no family ever stepped forward. No friend recognized her sketch. Her face traveled across Europe through police bulletins, but not a single clue returned. Decades later, her grave remains untouched by identity. Just a date, and the quiet ocean beside it. Some imagine she was a traveler whose story ended unexpectedly. Others imagine she was running from something or towards something. But the truth remains hidden, somewhere in the space between borders and silence. More than 30 years later, the Portbou Girl remains unidentified. Her story ends not with answers, but with echoes. And somewhere between the sea, the mountains, and the fading memory of a train arriving in Portbou, her truth still waits to be found. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and watch the next video.